check this out. Nobody forever. It's a big old valley here. Except for that guy over there waving at me. Nothing. I love it. This is what I wanted. This is once in a lifetime. I think I am, according to my map. There's Lund. There's Baker up there. There's the border of Nevada and Utah. I'm probably somewhere in here. I'm probably about 40 miles out of Baker, maybe 35, somewhere in this area. Maybe that's me, that little chevron there, going backwards. Anyways, yeah, I know there's a lot of other beautiful things to film, but especially getting into Utah and Colorado, but just the vastness here is just amazing. I mean, this is most of Nevada. The towns are really small and they're far apart, and most of it's like this. I mean, there's amazing dirt roads everywhere, double tracks, single tracks. Anyways, I got to get up here a little bit further and look for a camp spot. Now we'll see where it takes me. I found a camping spot. Yeah, I found it the hard way. My first down. Oh, poor little baby. Should be okay. All right, I got to unstrap it and muscle it up. Well, that was a great night last night. I'll tell you, I had some good rest, and I woke up with that sun hitting my tent, and it's like instant wake up. It's so blaring hot. It's going to be 90 degrees today, easy. So yeah, the accident scene, you know, but that's what happens when you have a bee in your helmet and flying around, and the sun in your eyes, and a giant bull elk ran right out in front of me, and I had to swerve off the road, and there you go. That's my excuse, and I'm gonna keep using that one too. The thing is, I just laid it down gently, but it was on a slope, and instead of laying it down on the upward side of the slope, which would have been easy to pick up, it flopped all the way over the other way on the downward side of the slope. Yeah, well, I had to unload my gear, and it started right up, no problem. So, Sunday, July 5th, day after 4th of July, yeah. I'm still about 40 miles out. I'm taking 40 miles out from Baker. And so the lunch time I get out of here, I notice that every morning I try to get up early, but I'm sleeping in a little more. It was interesting when you at least for me anyway, I don't stay at motels. I don't want to. I want to see if I can do as much as the trip as I can with just camping out like this. I enjoy doing it. I know there's going to be times that I get hit by some bad rainstorms and some conditions that I'm forced to do it. No, I have to do what I have to do and suffer through a nice motel room and shower. And yeah, well, unfortunately, when I get more, I think, across the Mississippi in a week or whenever, 2 weeks, I think the weather's going to be more of an issue. And, I'm going to miss this out here. I like the desolation. I never felt lonely at all. I've never felt isolated or endangered or doing the trip by myself. I guess it would be good to have somebody, but at the same time that brings on problems as well, so yeah, it works for me. So anyways, I'm going to go turn this off and take my shower. Get my wet towelettes and brush my teeth, put things away and get going. And we'll see what today brings. Alright, so pardon me, Sunday morning, so I just packed up everything, and I'm going to be heading into Baker in about 35-40 miles. That was the campsite. Roaring stop. Okay, that's because I forgot to turn fuel on. Well, I guess I should put this back down. Everything has its place. Believe it or not, I leave a mirror on my left side in case somebody comes up behind me. It's kind of weird, ain't it? I mean, I tried riding without a mirror and folding them both down, and it's like, I want to know what's going on back there. I don't know why. There's nobody been on this trail but me. I haven't run across anybody. In the off season, when I wasn't riding, I would watch YouTube clips of people riding, because I used to enjoy it so much that I'd just watch everybody else doing it too. And I watched about every YouTube clip of people riding, and finally ran out of them. You know, doing road trips on road. So last but least, there was the off-road stuff, and I figured, well, you know, I'll check it out. So the more I watched, the more I started to get the desire to do it. And so this year, I figured, what the heck, man? I traded in my skinny jeans and my man bun and let my hair down to a ponytail and got some off-road equipment, and figuring give up my protesting days, you know, bikers' rights, and go out and see what this trail is. And it's been great. Hey, I'm in Utah. I left Baker, Nevada, about 40-50 miles back. I spent some time there, got a shower in, had a nice dinner, lunch, and fueled up. And so I'm not too far into Utah. I don't know, 40 miles. I'm not sure where that's going to be on this, but maybe that's me there. I don't know. Probably not that far. But anyways, look at the view. That's where I came from, way out there. And climbed up and up and up to this point and ran into this thing, and that is really cool. I mean, it's amazing color. It's the first sign of a change of state, because I know that Utah is going to offer a lot more visually, and so that's the first I've seen sticking up out of everything is just a big white clump of rock. Pretty cool. So I'm going to have a little snack that I'm bringing snacks with me now, and I tell you, crackers never tasted so good. So anyways, I'm going to munch on these, and then I'll take a peek what's around the corner up there, because you never know. We'll do a little ride through it. Wawa Wilderness. Got to make sure I stay to the right around those blind curves. Definitely a color change. So I'm down in Baker, and I finally get some internet, or at least Verizon service. And I get this notification that somebody has used my debit, or attempted to use my debit card number in San Francisco. A couple of charges were tried and declined, and of course they notified me through text message and my Google Mail. So they they ask you if that's yours or not, and you hit the little button that tells them no, that wasn't you, and next thing you know, you got a new card coming, and your old card is turned off. And just screwed myself. I should have went to the ATM and pulled out some money first before I hit the no button, not mine. But so I had to spend, it took I bet you an hour and a half on the phone with Chase to get them to turn my card back on for one withdrawal, the ATM, which they did. Morning, day 10. So far, so good. No complaints, man. I really enjoyed Nevada. I'm in Utah. I noticed since I camped tonight, do you ever strain your ears to hear something and there's nothing to listen to? Ever since I pulled in here and turned off the bike, I have not heard a bird. I haven't heard a plane. I haven't heard anything. Just the humming my own mind. I mean, it's just you strain so hard to hear something and it's not out there. It's amazing feeling. Let me show you the map, what's going on. By the way, I had some mac and cheese for dinner last night, and some crackers, and one of them beef jerky things, and that worked out just fine. So I'm over here probably just a little bit south of that lake, and that is a very salty lake. Some of it has the white surface to it. I didn't go down there, I was thinking about camping there, but no. So I'm over here somewhere. Anyways, I'm heading towards Kanash, and it looks like after Kanash I might get into some forest, which is going to be really good. Stretches are from Kanash. I end up in Emory. It's 141 miles according to his. Well, I have to complete today. I probably have another 50, 60 miles maybe. Anyways, but there's 141. So I end up camping between towns. I've noticed that. And then I restock and eat when I get to a town, and then I find a place between towns. Then from Emory over to Green River, and down to Moab. So everybody knows Moab. So maybe in a couple, 2-3 days, I'll be in Moab. And I imagine that the scenery is going to get really, really beautiful down in that area. So I'm excited about Utah. I mean, I really enjoyed Nevada. For single track, I've spent 90-95% off-road, and a lot of it was single track. And what a desolate but beautiful place to ride through. I've hit nothing but road from Baker so far, and it makes it quicker. I'm into a little bit of gravel now. It gets you a little squirrely out there, so I got to be careful of that, especially leaving now with the sun in my eyes. I got to kind of watch what's going on. But I get across this stretch and start getting into some of the elevation and some of the forest. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, after Moab, I'll be crossing into Colorado, and then, that'll be exciting. I look forward to that as well. I figure by the time I get out of Colorado, New Mexico, I think the best part of the TAT is going to be completed, and I'll just have to endure going through some of the other states, Oklahoma and all that, see how that works out. The Ozarks would be nice to get into, but that's a ways off. So, anyways, I'm going to put my gear on and get out of here. Yeah, I was coming down this road here and seen about 6 or 8 deer. And I was coming the other way here. I'm just turning around, and they were running out in front of me for a while, and then they all darted in that way, and they ran right into that fence. I felt bad. I don't know if they're down there. I doubt it. I just want to make sure that nobody got hung up in the fence. They're long gone. But feel bad though, man. They hit that fence hard. I think one or two jumped over it, but nowhere to be seen. Well, good. That's a good thing. Oh, I see a bunch of wind farm down there, a bunch of windmills. So that's where I'm heading. Anyways, I'm glad they're okay. I see a lot of deer out here. I've seen a lot of horses in Nevada, but a lot of deer out here. I thought this was really a nice ride through here, so I wanted to get some of it on video. I should start in first gear, I guess. I was in first. It's beautiful. Just love it. Well, nice to see something green. Somewhere up here, I should be coming up on the 15 freeway.